Hey Aries, hope y'all are doing excellent. This is going to be a tarot reading for June 26th to July 2nd, so leading up to the halfway point of the year. Alright, so I'm going to do 4 corners. These are going to be 2 foundational cards for you, just kind of general stuff. This is going to be a relationship love area. This is going to be a professional job activity. And then we're going to do three good things in the heart to look forward to this week. Let's see what's up for Aries. Foundational, I got 4 of Cups reversed. I got Wheel of Fortune reversed. Relationship, I got a King of Swords. And then job, I got the 2 of Swords. Okay, so I mean foundationally, it's kind of the general stuff. Wheel of Fortune seems to be, it's reversed right now, so we're kind of coming off something that was a bit challenging, or maybe we had a bout of bad luck. The good thing about this is that there's only one way to go when it's reversed, and that's to come up. Yeah, I'm saying, like, I see this card as it's kind of a, there's a discontentment, but it is reversed, so maybe there was like a coming together. Maybe you can see, maybe you were in kind of this like sort of bad luck down mode, but then because this card is reversed, maybe you can see the other options that are available for you, whereas you saw yourself maybe stuck in a certain area or feeling stuck, but there is actually like infinite number of possibilities, not just the 3 or however so many are out there for you. And so as a true Aries, you can go head first into a new thing and start something up, and you don't have to be limited by that which is there, which seemingly is only available to you in your kind of present reality. Relationship wise, I've got this King of Swords. Yeah, again, like related to this, it seems like you've maybe like gone through this process, and now you've come out transformed, like here on this butterfly. And this doesn't have to be a man or a woman, but you know, he's got the sword like held pretty closely to him, so it seems like maybe he went through a period of struggle, but now he's a lot more settled, and you know, he's still sitting on the lush ground, and his head is still above the clouds, so I think he has a clear view, kind of like the king. And he moves the sword from away from his heart, kind of looks like he's holding it back, so now he's making himself more vulnerable and available in that area. So he has this sort of I'd say there's a cautiousness about it, but he's able to change because he's been through the ups and downs. And I think that that's kind of related here to this this Wheel of Fortune right now. It's like maybe there is a down right now, but it's all just part of the process. And there is an understanding, a wisdom that can be gained for the purpose of relationship going forward. Now, in the professional realm, there's a 2 of Swords here. So, I mean, it's a card of Libra, it's a card of balance, but it's certainly a card of defensiveness. So maybe it's like the intuition or the feeling about what's going on right now is maybe you feel like you're kind of under attack, or you need to defend yourself against something. Maybe you feel like you're being taken for granted in a work setting. And I think it's good to get in touch with that intuition and listen to that, and you know, then you can step up for yourself in the way that you see appropriate. Because usually definitely the things that happen outside of us are the things that we project outward. And I'm not saying like we ask for somebody to like harm or abuse, but I mean, here it's she has a blindfold on, so she's fully getting in touch with what's going on the interior before then she opens herself back up, takes the blindfold off to see the exterior. And I think that process is really beneficial of, seeing what comes to light during the night, like the kind of the dark, the shadow side, getting in touch with that before going back out into the light of day, and kind of like seeing what has been created by what we've carried within us for a while. So, if there is something professionally in which I feel like has been a struggle, I think having that process of going inside to see how we're showing up in certain circumstances, or whatever thoughts are coming up, whatever beliefs are coming up for what we see as possible for ourselves, is a very, very beneficial, necessary step, and a good thing to look into going into the second half of the year. All right, let's see the good stuff. We got a 9 of Wands reversed. We got a 5 of Wands reversed. And we got a Death card. Yeah, I think there's this aspect of the Death card is this renewal, because, we've hit the bottom in a certain general area, and then we're being protective here, or we're allowing for that emotional experience on the internal. And so I think the Death brings forth the new life. And that's going to be really important. And I think that process is going to happen this week. And then here we've got the 5 of Wands, which it could be like a somewhat of a battle, but I just see you re-engaging. You're like going back out with a new spirit. It's not necessarily winning out, but I think there's like a re-engagement. There's like a friendly competition aspect of this. So this might be related to the work thing too, because it seems like the relationship side is a bit more settled, where there's like a acceptance of the ending of a process and a gaining of the wisdom and an opening back up on this side. But on this professional side, it's less so. But then here it's like you're getting back into the fray. And then on this 9 of Wands reversed, it's I would see it as like not being defensive, or not protecting yourself going forward. If we go back to the 8 of Wands, that's the card of speed, where all the wands are perfectly aligned and spirit is guiding them through the sky to the next thing. So, it could be a travel, but I see it as re-engaging with new vigor, coming off of this death experience and going forward, I think specifically for the job area. So, just kind of acting in the way that an Aries would do. See, as an unbridled ram that you are. So there you go. You could use this time, if needed, to reconsider the intuition coming through. But I think what's happening in this week and leading into the month of July is the reinvigoration towards the next thing, and get there and have fun and do the compete sports, sort of get out there and make things happen and butt heads, do what you do, and I think you'll enjoy it. All right, Aries, have a great week and great rest of the half year, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.